Hello and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I'm so very happy that you're here with me in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. We are diving into our New Year's podcast. Happy New Year, everyone. May you be filled in tremendous blessings and awakenings on all levels of your being. We are diving into true abundance. True abundance blossoms from the inside out. It is an effervescent geyser of inspiration. This year, we are jumping into a year of the dragon that is naturally aligned to abundance, prosperity, good luck, where planets in your astrology chart align, where your soul is fueled by the spirit, the essence, the energy of fire. Dragon energy is fire. So you want to prepare to burn through what blocks you from receiving the universe's gifts to you and your highest aspirations. Our mind has a gazillion thoughts that go through it each and every day, and to choose to not respond to those thoughts, but actually to move higher into a higher octave within inside of us is the goal. When we shift out of listening and reacting to the reactions within our mind, always judging and separating, thinking one thought, one perception is better than another, we employ the ego self, or that self that oftentimes is indescript. We don't really know it. We just know that all of a sudden we are in a role of mind thoughts, and we don't quite know where we're being taken or even why we have the perceptions that we have. We get lost in a train of thought. Sometimes we're just getting on a train, literally in our mind, and taking off. In this year of the dragon, moving into 2024, there is a lot of fire within our being, within the depth of who we really are, that will want to emerge. And it will burn through the fears that are inside. 2024 is a year of decisions, and hopefully to make decisions from a clear mind-heart connection. When we are for or against something out of opinion, that stems from seeing a portion of the pie of life instead of the 360 perspective, which can only happen when we open up into the spirit, the flow of consciousness that comes directly from infinite source. The dragon is spirit. So feel into, then tune in to yourself of what ways you could uplift, increase, to be able to connect into, enter into the way that spirit moves and communicates to you. How can you increase the magnitude, the power of your relationship with spirit as we enter into 2024? The true abundance that creates harmony, that creates deep engagement from a fulfilled place, comes from building a relationship with the way that spirit moves you. Inside of your heart center is a place of quiet. It's a place of deep silence. And when you go deep into your heart through shifting your focus just into expanding into a wide, infinite space within you, everything can stop. The open, wide space in your heart is the haven, the hearth, the silence in between the wind blowing and the waves hitting the shore. That inner silence is the sound before dawn. It is the sound right after sunset. It's the silent sound. When you tap into that inner space of silence and you let your mind wear itself out of telling you all the things that you have to do, well, definitely take a note of what comes up for you to do and then put it aside. Now you know the most important things that have to be done on your plate of life each day. To invite in true abundance means that you are growing your relationship with the earth and how it nurtures you and how it feeds you, and the water element, how it's watering, nurturing, drenching delicately, deeply your emotions, to allow yourself to be supported through your engagement with the inner vision, the inner thought, the inner silence, the inner inspiration, those glimpses of what you can feel and see yourself engaged in, what you can visually receive that your soul is guiding you towards. It is not your mind that will just create something new and have it authentic to you. You are wanting your inner soul to blossom, to take lead, take charge, so that you are feeling, sensing, giving the attention to that open growth within inside of you that is moving through the earth, budding through, and receiving the air, the breath, the wind, the oxygen needed for your growth that moves into empowerment through receiving exactly where your soul is guiding you next. Your surrender to the guidance creates that true abundance. You are led and directed directly from Spirit moving you towards the next steps of your life. You want more physical abundance? Receive your inner abundance. Receive the life energy, the insightful wisdom from the you that has been hidden underneath pain, rejection, abandonment, betrayal, straight fear itself. We hide from it and we disappear. And then we go into our head. True abundance is a whole being experience where your heart is being filled and your heart grows into your destiny. Your heart takes you through your own resistances that manifest as fear of meeting yourself. You can have abundance in your bank account, but may not have the abundance in your heart and the satisfaction coming from your soul. True abundance begins with receiving the essence, that love within inside of you that has its unique imprint, its own stamp into you. Your true self gives you an imprint. Yes, it really does, of what to follow. It is your roadmap. Your true abundance is a body experience so that you are feeling your relationship with the way that infinite source, that infinite intelligence, the inner essence of you guides you. Some people call it God. Other people have their own term for it. And yes, we live in a world where everyone thinks their interpretation is the best. Remember that all the interpretations of this dynamic, infinite source is the eternal center of life. And you keep moving through your life in order to open and discover the inner source that is within you. As you enter into finding and being in your inner source, you are then aligning all of you, your mind, your body, your heart center, your soul is always aligned into the source. We have to set up the appropriate condition within ourselves to follow the way our soul moves. It will teach you. It will lift you. And life clobbers us when we're not listening, when we're not really paying attention. Or if you get it imbalanced and perhaps you just go for that outer abundance in the form of money alone. There has to be the whole picture, the whole experience for it to be the true abundance that's lasting abundance. Your guide is through the inner dragon. It will ignite you in the flame that lives within you. When you shut your flame down, shit happens in our life, and we go through having to go up against the wall in ourself, up against the resistances in ourself that manifest as big challenges on the outside. So take those external challenges to heart over the months ahead as we move into Dragon. Dragon is not passive, but Dragon knows how to be in its power. To find your power, you have to go through the ways that you shut down to the real you, the real self, that true self. We shut down, as I've shared in quite a few other podcasts, because we feel intimidated to be who we are. We don't want to threaten someone else, be rejected by someone, in particular when we're little kids. And the love of others, the love from our parents, is crucial to find our place in our body, in our mind, and not separate the two, but to maintain their connection, their natural integration. That integration can then handle the fire of the dragon within you. So 2024 is about the truth of your true ignition, the truth of your fire, and the way that you want to manifest happens through becoming comfortable with the real flame that is already inside of you. The flame is found through entering through you, through the you that felt ABR'd, abandoned, betrayed, rejected, the you that had to hide. Dragon doesn't hide. Dragon emerges. So this is a year to emerge into the connection that you have with spirit within you, to listen and to throw away the doubts when they come up. Put them aside, let them go, and ask the universe to really show you the way, to show you what you need to pay attention to, what you need to acknowledge, what you need to receive. Pay attention to what you're pushing away and what you need to pull in and draw closer to you. Allow your truth to be mirrored in the fire within you, that light, spark, a flame. Find that flame inside yourself through your lower belly. Bring your mind down into the lower belly and feel where that fire is, and connect it to anger. It's a powerful time to move through old anger, so that what the universe is wanting to bring you, what your soul is yearning to bust through in you, can happen. The goal is to let the walls down, because, dragon can be a bit edgy, resistant, and so you want to pay attention to how you get edgy and resistant. Like in the movie Avatar, the dragon can fly. This is a year you want to focus on how can you lift off in the flame of your own power, the power that is there beneath the fear, the power that you had to shut down and turn off out of fear of the other, of situations, of being judged. To free yourself, pay attention to non-judgment upon yourself, upon others, upon other races, religions, gender expression. Pay attention to how you keep yourself shut down and separate when you go into isolating one perspective from another instead of seeing that they all are joined from that oneness place. There is only one source that manifests in different belief systems. This year I invite you to put aside your belief systems and pay attention to when the fear comes up and receive the love that has been hiding inside of you so that you can get up on the dragon, get up and step onto the dragon that is here right now as we enter into 2024 so that you can fly, that you can ride the currents and breathe and listen, feel through your whole body. Take the time to be with you. Wishing you a magnificent 2024. And I invite you to check out the Spirit Gateway's Evolutionary Empowerment Global Village. It is a new creation that brings together men and women from around the world to be in group mentoring together and be given a full Spirit Gateways Institute library of courses that guide you into meeting and being your true self in every facet of your life. I invite you to ayanalahi.com, IANALAHI.com, and sign up, subscribe to be kept in the loop of everything that I'm releasing this year. Thank you for joining us, sending my love out to all of you around the globe, and may the fire of your heart, the fire in your belly unite into higher action, and may any sorrows from 2023 dissolve into the new light that is here waiting for you to receive it in the year ahead, holding you in much love. Happy New Year. Many, many blessings. All my love. This is Ayana Lahi.